Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope everybody's having a great day like I am. The weather is beautiful. And today I want to talk to y'all because, as a person who doesn't really believe in God, well, let's say this. I can believe in a creator. I can get behind the idea of there being a creator, but I cannot get behind the idea of there being a God, especially the God of the Bible, okay? I get that, that's just me. But why do people constantly feel the need and urge to tell me that I work for Satan or I'm evil and stuff like that just because I don't believe? Can anybody explain that to me? And I'm talking about even other XJWs is like, oh, you work for Satan because you don't believe in God. Wait a minute. Can we apply that logic to everything? You know what I'm saying? Because Pepsi owe me a check right now. I should go into their offices, kick the door in. Dude, Pepsi, where is my check? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you need a check for? Well, obviously, I don't like Coca-Cola, and that means I work for Pepsi. Since I don't like Coca-Cola, and you know what? Where's my check? I've been not liking Coca-Cola for years now, so that means I've been working for you for years, so where's my check? Don't that sound crazy to you? I hope it does, because it is. Why is it so simple and easy to work for the devil, but it's so hard to work for God? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe, I think I should be in like an area where neither applies, Like I should be good regardless. It shouldn't even matter. Because to me, I look at it like, if somebody would come up to me and like, oh, do you believe in Santa Claus? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, so you must worship the Tooth Fairy. No! I don't believe in either one. And just because the first person I told you I don't believe in, you can't automatically assume I work for the opposite person. Does that make sense to you? I don't believe in neither. I don't believe in Satan, and I don't believe in God. Neither one of those creatures have proven themselves to be in existence, And what's really funny is that when I was a Jehovah Witness, they used to say one of Satan's greatest tricks was to get people to believe he didn't exist. And I'm like, if we're being honest, God is really good at that too. I mean, for years and decades now, he's been finding different ways to question his own existence. It's not us. Every time we do a science experiment, something we thought God did turns out to be something scientific than a mug. For years, people was like, wow, look at that lightning bolt in the sky. God must be pissed. Turns out, it's just like ice molecules bouncing off of each other, creating friction and causing lightning bolts to happen. And the sound of the air expanding and contracting is what causes the thunder. How do I know this? Because my kids had a project a week ago and I had to read up on that crap. I was never going to read it on my own. But the point is this. The more you learn in science, the less God has power, The more you learn in science, the less God has power. And that leads me down the road of there not being a God. This is why I believe what I believe. But the biggest reason why I believe what I believe, as far as there not being a God, is because I was in a vicious cult for 28 years. And they were using God's name in the cult. Now people will tell me, Jay, don't lose faith in God because of what some cult did. I'm like, but that's kind of the point. According to the Bible that I used to have to read pretty regularly, God is a very, very jealous God, And he has on more than one occasion destroyed entire cities and villages and people for worshiping other gods. So for them, the governing body, to use the name of God, if you believe in that stuff, to not only manipulate people, but to rip families apart, take the lives of some people, get financial gains and benefits and all this stuff. At what point do I get to say, yo, God, are you going to do nothing? Are you going to really just stand there and just be like, yeah, whatever? Like, just think about this for a second. If you was outside, right, And then you see a woman walk up to a man and say, get out of my face or my boyfriend's going to come and beat the crap out of you, right? He's right over there. He just point to a crowd of people over there, right? And the guy like slaps her, right? Boom! Knocks her down. And she's like, oh, you hit me again. My guy going to come over here and beat you down. He right over there. He point to a crowd of people again, right? And the guy just keeps smacking her and punching her and beating her down and all the other stuff. And he's like, oh, you keep doing it. My guy, he right over there. Wait till, oh, you do it again. My guy gonna come over here and, oh, you get in for it now. He's 6'5" and he got muscles. You are in for it now. You just keep on beating me. And the guy just keep on, just poop, 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 poop. Eventually, everybody who's watching the situation, first off, you're jerks for not helping that lady. Second off, you're gonna believe either two things. You're going to believe either her guy that she claimed to have either is a coward or he don't exist. And she was trying to bluff. You know what I'm saying? And either of those would be like, I think I should help her. Instead of me waiting for her boyfriend to come and help her, how about I just go over there and help her? You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't believe. Because the Jehovah Witnesses are beating up on everybody. They whooping them. Poof, 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 poof. And we're like, oh, see, because God is the most powerful. He's going to come down and he'd stop this mess if it wasn't the truth. He'd stop it. Either he's a coward or he don't exist. Or, if I believe, he created some humans and was like, you know what, this is kind of nice. I like this. Let me create some animals, some mosquitoes and bees just to piss everybody off. And I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go to another planet and do the same thing somewhere else. All right? Y'all be cool. Don't hurt each other and whatever. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't care really. I'm getting up out of here. You're welcome. And then he bounces. That's what I think would happen. That's what I think would happen. That is what I believe happened. Now, I could be wrong. I'm most likely wrong. And there's probably a way better explanation. Maybe we did evolve. The only reason I'm not really heavy into the evolve thing is because I believe in science that can be duplicated and replicated. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to replicate 100 million years. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that in the lab and be like, okay, we add a little carbon, we add a little H2O, we add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. Let's put it in a box and wait 100 million years and see if a human comes out. No, you can't duplicate 100 million years. You can't do it. So with that being said, and with that understanding, I have a hard time believing in evolution, but I'm still open to the idea. You know what I'm saying? As you should be too. But I mean, the thing is when you really sit down and you just really open your mind, you got to understand, everybody's brainwashed a little bit. Everybody. With a whole bunch of subjects. And that's the easy way to learn whether or not you are or not, Like, if you could take a subject that you have no idea about, right? Like me, I don't know nothing about rocket science. If somebody who's claimed to know that they know about rocket science were to come up to me and say, hey, they don't use enough jet fuel in their rockets and they could use more and probably do more trips and things would be better. Because I don't know about the subject, I'd approach it with an open mind. I'm like, oh yeah, well, do you have any research and experiments backing your claim that I should look into? Like, yeah, check it out, And I look into it and I make my own decision as far as like whether or not he's telling me the truth or not, But I'd listen and look because this is how you approach things when you're not brainwashed about it. But let's say every day, somebody telling me, no, rockets have just enough fuel, and no matter what anybody tells you, the rockets is perfect. Don't you ever question these rockets. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, if somebody came to me and was like, well, rockets don't have enough fuel in it, you're going to be like, no. You're not going to tell me anything about these rockets, okay? Because all my life, I've been taught one unmistakable truth, and that is the rockets have just enough fuel in it. So shut up with your apostate lies. You know what I'm saying? This is brainwashing. This is how it works. If you cannot open-mindedly approach a subject, you are brainwashed. And anybody trying to keep you from approaching any subject with an open mind is probably contributing to your brainwashing. people coming to me and they say, oh, the earth is flat. Am I going to be like, no, it's not. I mean, like, I'm very interested to know why you think the earth is flat. And I'm open to any suggestions or reasoning that you have. Now, at the end of the day, does that mean you're going to convince me otherwise? No, probably not. But I'm willing to listen. And I'm willing to open up my mind to nuances and different thoughts and stuff like that. Maybe it is. I don't know. I've never had a rocket ship. I never went out of space and saw what the earth looked like from outer space. Most people haven't. But at the same time, there's no reason to shut anybody down. You listen, you learn, and you move on. Anyway, I'm hoping y'all having a good day. Today's good. The weather's good. I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. Holla at your guala. Deuces.